Alright, here we are. Back at Alftand. So, we're gonna do a super sneaky run through here. Pretty much gonna avoid, like, 99% of the combat in here until the very end. So it's gonna be pretty cool to do this. Little sneaky run. You're gonna need the muffle spell. You're gonna need the throw voice shout, which we got at sheer point right here in the last video. And you can probably pull it off with 4, but to be safe, have 5 or 6 or more, as many as you can. 5 to 6 is probably good. Of invisibility potions that are between 20 to 30 seconds in duration, and then once you have those, you should be able to pull this off. And as well, I think I have 2 points into sneak, which doesn't hurt. So here we are. This is the entrance of Alftand. Let's do this. Excuse me. So make sure I'm recording here. God damn it, see. So that chest, and that's pretty much the only loot in here.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more scoop. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Cesar. You hid it. Always try to stay.
Love that. It's a cool little side story there. Okay. You can safely run for this section. You can crouch like right about here. Just keep right. We're not doing this for we're not doing this for completion by any means. We're just sheerly doing this for fun, but also to get the Targe of the Blooded. So keep right here. We're gonna hide behind this. Use our shout. A lot of the times he will only pop out of that when you get close to it. A lot of times you can get like up to here, your back right against here, and use the shout like that, but he got a little feisty, so I just went behind that pillar there instead, which is a good place. Normally I'd come to about here and then hit the shout like there, but that's a good thing. There's actually a dwarven spider right there that I didn't know was there for a really long time, because it just, if you're sneaking, it just doesn't move or something. I don't know. I had no idea it was there for the longest time, but anyways. This is the little cubby we were looking at. Jazar, one of the Khajiit brothers that was accusing the other one of stealing skooma. Pick up these goodies. Alright. Here's a good point to hit a quick save, as well as having your invisibility potions hotkey is a really good thing. That pipe right here, when you try to go along here, what am I doing? Another spider will pop out. If you might need to use a potion here, but if you just keep it moving, and pick that up, picking that torch up can be pretty crucial, because it makes it dark, and it kind of puts a halt to the spider detecting it. Let it chill, let it do its thing. This pipe's a good spot. You can't go fully the way up here because the roof will push you off to the side, so you can kind of only go to like about here. That Khajiit that we saw earlier accusing his brother has murdered his brother in this room. And he has a lot of hit points. He's not necessarily tough to kill at this level with the gear we have. It'll just take a long time. There's not really a clean way to do it. So to bypass him, just get him to start his dialogue.
What? Who is this, brother?
Like that.
Another of the schools looking for food?
And then come just back up right here, crouch,
You must be the one who
and don't move. Again, have your invisibility potions hotkeyed if shit goes sideways. If it starts to get detected, then pop one and then get the hell out of dodge.
Walk into this.
He will usually get on that. Here's his brother, Jazar. And he's killed. Loot that. Loot that. Loot that. Loot that. Okay. Then you're safe. That's the storage warning. Okay, here's a part. We'll hit a quick save here. Here's a good place to do a quick save. You want to keep right. A dwarven sphere is gonna plop out to the left. Here, you can't see it. You're gonna plop out like right here. And we have to keep right along this wall. The best thing to try to do is to hit a unrelenting force shout. Or sorry, I said not unrelenting force. A throw voice shout over here somewhere. Immediately before he even stands up, as soon as he pops out of the sphere. But this is a real tight one, so you might have to use invisibility potion. I like to keep it moving sideways. And I hit a potion there out of panic, but it actually I actually didn't get spotted and actually went according to plan. So that's kind of a shame. Once you make it right here and you grab that soul dome, this is a pretty sneaky point. The best way, let me just talk over these things. The best way to do that is to actually do it the way I did there. Approach it from the right side of the wall, like you saw me do. Hug right, because he's gonna pop out on your left. But also skimmy along the right side of the wall, facing where he's gonna pop out. Because I found if you don't face towards where he's gonna pop out, then even just turning to try to get the shout off is oftentimes not enough. Like it's not fast enough, and he'll start to detect you, and he'll kind of just ignore the shout and come for you. If you get the shout off as fast as you can, as soon as he pops out, and he's still in like the sphere form, then he tends to actually go for the shout instead. But regardless, I need extra potions for that reason. This shit gets hairy. Let's just hit another quick save. Same thing with this room. There's 2 spiders in here. Just hang right. I like to come up here. 1 spider is right there. The other one's right there. Once they stop moving, you're pretty good to go straight. But they're moving right now, which is not totally typical, but they don't really tend to move too much from where they are. So as long as you wait until they stop moving when they spawn, and then kind of go straight down the middle of the room like I did there, hug the wall around, you should be able to do it, no problem. Damn, that's a find right there. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, that's a good find. Okay, I can't fuck this up now, because that was good lead. I want to keep that. Let's pop those on, because we have high abrasive alchemy. Now we have archery and a helmet too. Let's hit the quick save again. Do everything I can not to fuck this up. Okay. There's a spider down there doing something. I don't... If any, there's just chump loot down there. That's a pressure plate. Don't hit that. I'm gonna go back down here. Cast this. You should be able to literally just hug full left and go right past it. Grab that. Hug left again. Sometimes right in this part, when I stand like right about here, I'll get the eye, like the detection reticle right there, will just go to full detected for like half a second. I don't know why that is. Okay, in here is a sleeping dwarven sphere. Now, if you're muffled and you have at least 2 points in a sneak, I'm gonna say, because that's what I have. You can get in here while he's sleeping. Do not bump that on the table because he will wake up. Just get enough to open. Just get close enough to get the chest prompt to open. And then just back out. Don't touch him. Don't hit anything on the table. Ignore that. Whatever that's doing. Come this way. At this point right here is another good point for a quick save. Watch out for this. You're on a timer. Okay, so I'm going to explain what happens here. Once you get, there's these three things. Once you get in between the first one and the second one, a spider will pop out of there and he's basically blocking your way. You can use a throw voice shout. And if you time it correctly and just jump across without using a potion, but I'm going to use a potion just for the ease of things because it's really just easier to do, easier to pull off. I could have timed that a little bit better, but if you don't want to use a potion, though, the best way to do that is to get, there's the three things, is to get in between the first and the second. The spider will pop out. Use the shout right above where he popped out of as that closes. And then as soon as the spider turns around to face that wall, make your beeline and try to stay crouched, but you're gonna have to jump because the ground's really uneven there and you're gonna get stuck in a fucking, hit a little gully, so be careful of that. Use a potion, honestly, it's probably much better. And then you're safe to head through there into the, first sub-location of Alftand. Well, I guess there's three locations totally. You enter through the Alftand Glacial Ruins, which we just exited. Now we're in the Alftand Animinoculory, I think that's how you say that. And then the last area is the Alftand Cathedral. So, hit a quick save in here. There's no enemies in this hallway, to my knowledge. But I'm like paranoid to stand up. Recast muffle whenever you're in a semi-safe spot like this. Okay, that's the way to continue up there. There's a spider there. Come under here though. You hear what lurks above. Grab this lockpick. 2 lockpicks in the journal. Support it, dude. let me just check the situation of my invisibility potions too. We have 4 left, but it's kind of annoying that they don't stack just because they're different by 1 second duration, but regardless. We're muffled up already. This is one of the most difficult runs right here. So I'm gonna try to do this without a potion. So I'll quick save here. I know I just quick save. I'll do it again. I'll try to do this without, but it's really difficult. I'm gonna quick load and do it the normal way. So when he goes up there, it's a good idea to go in that cubby. Okay, so that was a little, can I explain this? Okay, so this was a little fucked, in a way. He patrols back and forth. As you saw, he goes there, and he goes around the corner. When he goes around the corner right over there, that's when you want to come in, hide in that little gully, and go as fast as you can around the corner when he's over there, because that's his furthest point. Once he goes down here and turns right around that little gate right there, he turns around almost like instantly after that. So that's a really tight run, but that's the way you just saw me do it. If you want to do it without a potion, you couldn't get any better time than that, honestly. Otherwise, just use a potion and sneak past. I know they said there's no combat rather, but this is a good place to just kill this one spider. I just picked that aura for some reason. There's always some sort of potion there. And a chest. Okay. Quick save again, because I'm pussy. Just going on. Done quite a few practice runs on Alftand to get this, find out what's almost guaranteed to be able to sneak through and what's really pushing it on what you can sneak past like that, and what you're just not going to be able to sneak past. It's really fun, actually. Let me know in the comments if anyone's ever done that, if anyone's ever tried to like perfect a shot right under that, apparently. Let me know in the comments if anyone's ever tried to perfect like a Dwemer ruin like this or something. That's worth a pretty penny, but the weight is just too much. It's just not worth it. Okay, in here, there's nothing back there. That's always unlocked. Oh, my apologies, Jesus. Okay. This room right here is why I was gonna have you make lock-picking potions at Alftand Towers a video or two ago. But I forgot we didn't pick up pine thrush eggs. We picked up rock warbler eggs, I think. So we're gonna burn some lockpicks here because this is an expert lock. And there's a master lock chest in here as well. See, now the thing about hard locks is that it's only really difficult to find the sweet spot, because once you find the sweet spot, then you know where you have to go, and it's a matter of time. So block picking skill book, we actually leveled up, so let's just level up. Let's put a point into health, which is actually like unheard of for me, but let's put a point into health. I actually didn't even get to 200 like I like to do normally, but fuck it. Do we want to put anything in here? Let me think at this point. Let me see here. Muffled movement's always good. Let's just grab muffled movement. And then, let's save that last perk point. Okay. Master. We're gonna burn some picks here, so bear with me. You just gotta find the sweet spot. And master... Okay, we found the sweet spot already. Okay, so we know it's there. They're so unforgiving, though. Master locks, 1 sort of ounce of pressure when you're not in the fully correct position, and then bang. You broke your lock. These are a little heavy, but I'm gonna take those just because that's a good... Okay, leave that behind. Okay, quick save again. Remuffle. These course eggs can be pretty valuable in potions. Okay, the way to continue is to go down that way, but just down that ramp is a Falmer. Now we can bypass him completely, but before you do that, come up here. Watch out for that. Don't hit that pressure plate because a spider will come out of there if you do. Get some chump change. Okay, yeah, just to the left up this ramp is a Falmer just waiting there. You can bypass said Falmer by dropping down on this. Right there, and the Falmer is just right there. Hit another quick save because this pops out, but if you stay right here, you can't really get hit by it. Okay. This is where it gets a little difficult. We're gonna wait for this dude to turn. You're gonna need some potions here, so have at least on your hotkey, have like at least 2 to go, because you're gonna need at least 2. Maybe you can pull this off with a 1. Definitely, I've done it, but you're gonna maybe need 2. You're gonna want to walk right past them. And what determines you needing 2 totally depends on this situation right here. There's 2 Falmer down in there, and they come back up. So a good thing to do if you get to this point and you're at the exact same situation where they're both sitting in this doorway, a good thing to do would be to check that, the thing I did, and as soon as one turns around, hit another invisibility potion and go through the door. Now ideally you don't want to burn 2 there, but it's kind of difficult to do so because you have to get by that first Falmer when you took the first potion, and then you can get over there. And sometimes it's lucky if you time it, those 2 bottom fall, you might be able to see from some of the higher ramps, see down there and then time it based off of that. But sometimes when you'll pop the first potion there, you'll sneak past the first dude, past that tripwire, and then you'll see those 2 Falmer that we just snuck by. They'll be at the top of that ramp, and you can just sneak by them, past the fire on the ramp, and then through that door. But I had you make extra potions just in case. So now we used up those ones. Let's equip the second batch. So now we're down to 2 in total. Yes, 2 in total. Gonna remuffle here. So basically, stay left like that. We're just gonna jump bypass that whole thing. Come through here. Close the door behind us. I'm gonna hit the quick load there. I have a mouse with buttons on my mouse, and I fucking hit my potion hotkey. That was not intended. Drop past there's a Falmer there. I reloaded that only because I didn't want to loot. I only have 2 potions left, and we're gonna need one for the very end. So we only really have 1. When you get to this point, you can pass around that corner, wall walk, and then jump. Jump's important, otherwise you'll get stuck and just go way down. There's actually a Falmer in there, so be careful. Close the door behind you. Come up here. Nothing up here is a good place to regroup and quick save. There's a bunch of Falmer ears here that you can't take for some reason. Oh. Hit another quick save. That leads outside, I believe, or to a different area, and you should be able to just hug left. There's a bunch of goodies on that table, like skooma, pine thrush eggs, all that good shit. There's lots of good things on that table. We don't have time to deal with that. If she's not there, she'll be where she's going right now, which is just to the left of that wall around the corner there, facing into her little tent thing. You should be able to easily sneak past her. Okay. This dude will sit here or there at the top of the stairs, and this guy will sit there or right in front of there. And I actually fucked up by taking time to explain that. We probably could have made it, but I have a feeling, yeah, he's gonna go right there, so we'll just wait this out. I should have seized the moment to make this go by a little bit faster, but fuck it. As soon as he goes down the stairs, we're gonna make our move. We're gonna go along, drop down the side there, and hide in a cubby down there. Now you might... I don't trust it though. We're going for it. Yikes. Normally I wait until he comes like there and sits there, and then I will go past him once he leaves, but make sure you don't hit that tripwire. And this is the 3rd and final area of Alftand, the cathedral. So that'll be next video. I'll end it here so it's not a super long video. Coming up next in there, we have 2 mini boss characters, I guess you could call them, which is the whole point we're here for. They got some unique loot that's in the game vanilla. It's not any modded shit. So we're gonna pick that up, kill a dwarven centurion and some other shit, get a bunch of chests in this next area. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment if you thought it was entertaining. Let me know if you've done any sort of similar runs like this, if you've ever gone through a bandit camp or a dungeon or anything and tried to get like an actual system down of how to do stuff a certain way, fully stealth, or just let me know. Anyways, you know, all that typical YouTube shit people say. See you in the next one, guys.